Now, more than a week after the first oil spill along Ogboinbiri Tebidaba pipeline in Bayelsa State, residents of the community and environment activists are calling for urgent intervention. This comes just as the oil spill continues to contaminate fish ponds and arable lands along its path. Joseph Kunde has more of this.
This seems like a normal pathway into the Ogboinbiri forest, but it is the pipeline right-of-way leading to the point of a recent oil spill still spreading across the forest due to a lack of effective containment measures in place.
Right inside the swamp, everywhere is crude oil.
As part of Oil Mining License 63, the community plays host to the Ogboinbiri gas plant and flow station established in 1989 and operated by the Nigerian Arable Oil Company till a recent takeover of its oil onshore field by an indigenous oil company, OANDO. Like most oil-producing communities, Ogboinbiri has experienced several oil spill incidents over the years, some of which were officially declared as equipment failures. However, the community is unhappy with the way oil spill-impacted sites are often left uncleaned, but rather allegedly setting such sites ablaze, referring to a 2021 incident.
Some days ago, there was a recent oil spillage that occurred as a result of corrosion in oil pipelines by Ajib. Recently, we've heard that they've been taken over by OANDO, but continuously, this is a continuous act by the oil companies around us, not necessarily taking out proper cleanup in the environment, and we are trying to reach out to the world and the government of the day to come to our aid.
You can see the remains of dead trees, telling the story of how this particular environment in 2021 suffered a major oil spill, and instead of to clean up, the environment was set ablaze. We reliably gathered from community folks that was what happened here. Those who will go after crayfish and the special swamp area fish that they get every year, they will deny, the people of Ogboinbiri will be denied that this year.
Ikenga Genesis is a fish farmer whose fishing routes and ponds have become casualties to the unfortunate oil spill, which has continued to spread in the environment with negative impacts in the swamp and arable farmlands along its path.
My farm is also affected. Most of my farm, the worst of all, my old mother's pond is affected. And you know, as people in the riverine area, in this area, it is farm work and fish farming. Now this is September. These are only means of livelihood. So what we need now is a cleanup.
Confirmed documents of a joint investigation visit by relevant key players, including the National Oil Spill Detection and Response Agency and the Bayelsa State Ministry of Environment, reveal equipment failure as the cause of the oil spill. But delayed environmental action means the spill will continue to spread way beyond the scope already captured in the reports.
For the GIV that has been done promptly, which we had is also as a result of equipment failure, OANDO should follow up that GIV immediately. Oil companies should have a contingency plan that immediately after GIV, a contractor for cleanup and remediation would just be mobilized to site.
While a case is made for the immediate cleanup of the environment, the community also seeks better relations with the company, especially in the response to emergencies such as oil spills.
The original measurement is more like a mirage, it's fake. It's not the true measurement. Urgent action should be taken. Then at the same time, I want to call on state and federal governments to deliberately make laws, policies, to make pollution cases like this have a very punitive fine.
Figures from the Global Energy Monitor show that the Ogboinbiri oil field produces over 5.6 million cubic meters of crude oil per year.
The constant downpour only means one thing: the consistent spread of the spill into more ponds and communities. And it only shows that the cleanup is necessary at this time. Joseph Kunde, TVC News, Ogboinbiri.